for coming out this beautiful day to help us celebrate the opening of the Fayetteville Rotary Club Playground. Woohoo! Man, we are so proud of this. And the City of Fayetteville, our deepest gratitude goes out to the Fayetteville Rotary Club for their undivided ability to raise funds and to see what this playground does for our community, for our children here. Hey, kiddos here, do you all like the playground? Yeah! Okay, well, good. So these guys that come up here, the Rotary Club, you need to make certain that you thank them for helping the city to get this in here, okay? Very important. This kind of started when Ray Boudreau came to me. Him and Zoe Naylor came and said, we want a great project for Fayetteville Parks and Recreation. You know, we're thinking about a playground. Where do you need one? And it was like, oh, yeah, we need one here at Kessler Mountain. So it is really putting the piece in place. I have seen that with the baseball games and the soccer games, that this is the hub afterwards. You play your game and do what your coach wants you to do over there, but then you come over here and you just let it loose and have fun and recreate. It's a wonderful gathering area. After that, then Harrison Pittman came. And oh my goodness, he is now the past president, but he worked diligently. He kept coming and coming to our office and worked with us very hand in hand in the selection of this playground and also particularly in the donations of it. And Mary Alice Serafini's here too. She's the current president. So my kudos go out to them and thank you for making Fayetteville such a great, great place to live. Any great project like this, you have to have the planners in line, our park planners. Ken Easton was the project manager of this, and he did a fantastic job on this, and something that we're all very, very proud of. And he's going to go into some kind of spatial things that we've done here in the kiosk to properly thank the Fayetteville Rotarians for this project. So he's going to give you all the details of that. So let's give Ken Easton a big hand.
Thank you, and welcome, and thank you again for being here today. Such a great turnout. This is great. Well, I'm Ken Easton. I'm a park planner on this project. I inherited it from one of my predecessors, Allison Jumper, and she got it off to a great start, and she made it easy for me just to pull it all together. Since it started with the Rotary Club and we figured out what we wanted to do here, we established a good budget for it. Rotary agreed to raise $150,000 for this project. The city also contributed $150,000. $300,000 budget is pretty good for a new playground, especially these days. And we took specific construction proposals requested through advertising and selected a contractor by committee. The selected contractor was Play by Design. We're having a good time playing here today. The contractor was Play by Design out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they were represented by Miss Kelly Collins. And I want to say they were really a joy to work with. Miss Collins was great to work with. They were extremely attentive throughout the entire process. And Miss Collins could not be here today. She was very, very disappointed. But I do want to go ahead and express my thanks to her and to Play by Design. And she wanted me to express her appreciation and excitement to be such a part of a cool new project. The equipment was fabricated by Themed Concepts out of Minnesota, and they specialize in glass fiber reinforced concrete. And it's all custom creations. As you can see, the logs, the rocks, the timbers, the entry arch, they're all concrete. and custom made just for this project. And they're really great about promoting imaginative play and active play among kids. And they seem to love it. I also wanted to mention the kiosk out here. We had a couple of pieces of infrastructure in place, the electrical risers, and we also needed a display board. So we put together a little plan for a simple little kiosk that turned into a masterpiece. I mean, this was done by our parks facilities crew, and they did a fantastic job. They were out here working after hours yesterday, getting it completed. And I just want to give them my thanks for doing such a fantastic job. And Byron Humphreys is here too. So he led this crew and made sure they got it done in time. And so thank you, Byron. I know you're out there somewhere. Okay. We have several other people here to say a word today, so I won't hold up this show. Again, I want to acknowledge all the work that the park staff has done to construct the kiosk, prepare the site for the dedication. I also want to thank Play by Design again for their attention to detail and themed concepts for their creative work. And additionally, I want to give a big thank you to Arvest Bank and the grill team for the hot dogs and burgers we've got going out here. Thank you very much. Yeah, big round of applause for that. Thanks again for coming today, and now I'd like to hand this off to Fayetteville's #1 citizen, Mayor Lionel Jordan.
I love it. Good afternoon, everyone. Yay! Let me ask you a question today. Don't you love this city? Yes, you do. I do too. Welcome to the Rotary Playground Mount Kessler ribbon cutting today. I want to thank the members of the Fayetteville Rotary Club, yes, for their partnership on this. I want to thank the past and current club presidents Ray Boudreau, Harrison Pittman, Mary Alice Serafini for your continued support, fundraising, and generous donation for this wonderful playground and park benches. You know, I'll tell you what, folks, this is an example of what really a great partnership-based government is today. And y'all have been, the Rotary Club has been a fantastic partner for this city over the years. You have been, you are today, and you will be tomorrow, and I just can't thank you all enough today, and I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to thank you, and all the staff and the design and the play-by design and theme concepts for the design and construction of the playground. You know, we cut the ribbon on our trail. I love it. Trail. This is what this we need to get out of the way and let, looks like we're already open, don't you think? But I want to thank Steve Clark and the Chamber of Commerce for being here today. Mr. Clark says this is a Chamber of Commerce day today, isn't it? But this is something that will be passed down from generation to generation. And that's what makes this city such a beautiful place. And we're blessed to live here, my friends. We are blessed, truly. So I want to introduce a couple of folks today before we cut the ribbon. First, I want to bring up somebody that came into my office a year, I guess, or maybe a couple of years ago and said, we want to partner up with you. And that was Rotarian Harrison Pittman, the past president of the Rotary Club. He came in and he said, Mayor, we have a vision, we have a dream for that playground at that park, and we want to partner up with you. And we started to work on that, and I want to thank Harrison personally today. We're going to give him a big round of applause as we bring him up. And Harrison, I want to thank you for your partnership and staying with it and keeping everybody on task. And I know that you had to serve up a lot of squirrels to get the fundraising for this this playground. But I'm going to bring up Harrison Pittman. Thank you.
Well, the good news is I'm going to be really brief because I don't have any really prepared remarks. This is a project that for the Rotary Club of Fayetteville, We're approaching our 100th year as a club. We're closing in on that, 3 or 4 years away from that, 2021. So somebody do the math for me on what that equals and how many years out. I'm pretty confident that this is our largest single project we've done as a club in all that time. And I'm really proud to be a member of the club during that time, and certainly president. And I think it's an excellent example of the types of things that people can do when good people work together. They do great things. And this is something in our club of nearly 200 members, everybody contributed in some way. Even those who don't know they contributed, trust me, they contributed. Everybody was in, whether they knew it or not, but I think everybody knew it. And you'll see that reflected on our Rotary Wall of Honor on the pavilion behind us, the names of members in our club and their families. Now I know what it's like. It didn't seem so crazy from out there. It's a lot going on. But a lot of businesses in our community stepped up that they're not Rotarians, that they supported what we were doing, and they were very generous in all the things that we did. But on a personal note, I have to admit, once we had our part of it done, I was very relieved. And I kind of blocked it out of my mind for a little while, but I have kids that play baseball out here and practice, and we come out here, and it's been very gratifying to come by and see how much use this playground has already received. And I just think Fayetteville is a great place for people to live and to work and raise families, and we're glad as a club, the Rotary Club of Fayetteville, to be a part of that. I said I'd be brief, so I'll stop there. That's all right. Thank you very much. When I saw the mayor, I remember one other highlight. We made the mayor cry one time over this playground. I want to make sure that's in the community record. But we gave him we were closing in on the final amount. We gave him a big, the big fake check, a first payment of $100,000, and the mayor cried. I got to tell you, we got some of it on film and video, but it happened. I know y'all. You think he's a cold-hearted animal, and has no emotion, but it's not true. He cried and just broke down. So there we go.
Well, little did Harrison know that the mayor cries over money a lot. If you saw my budget, you know how much tears I can get anytime. That was a very emotional day. And that was a great day in this city. And now, continuing on the great legacy of presidents for the Fayetteville Rotary Club, I'm going to bring up Rotarian Mary Alice Serafini. She and I go back a ways at the university. We won't get into all of that, but anyway, Mary Alice, come on up.
Wow, it's great to be here today. Just wanted to bring you the greetings from the Rotary Club of Fayetteville. If you don't know, Rotary is a global network of 1.2 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change like this across the globe, in our communities, Fayetteville, and in ourselves. The Rotary Club is just thrilled to be a partner with the City of Fayetteville, where amazing things happen to benefit our children and families, and our kids are just the best you've ever seen. We're so proud and we're so privileged to have the name of the Rotary Club of Fayetteville permanently fixed to this wonderful place of play. The City of Fayetteville partners have created a delightful place for kids to enjoy movement and curiosity in a park devoted to building community and strengthening each citizen who enjoys it. Thank you to all the donors, our Rotary friends, our businesses, everybody, the Chamber of Commerce for the support. Thank you, Harrison, Zoe, Ray, everybody who's put their heart into this. Mr. Mayor, on behalf of the Rotary Club of Fayetteville, we honor you and our city as the best place in the United States of America.
Oh, the mayor almost cried again there. Well, folks, we need to get out of the way, and as you can, actually we probably opened this up last week. I looked out and we cut the trail over there, and it looked like one of those anthills over here at a distance. But Folks, this is a great day for this city and the Rotary Club and the Chamber of Commerce and all of us working together. And so, let's cut the ribbon and get out of the way for these children. What do you say?
The playground is just a fantastic addition to the park here. You know, we built the active sports fields, and then we had the trails for passive recreation, but we didn't have an active play area for kids. So it took a while to get this in place, but we're happy we've got it now, and it's came out. The outcome was just fantastic. We're really happy with it. We do have some additional plans for expansion. We've got a graphic over there on the kiosk. I don't know if you noticed it, but it's a little plan that has an additional about an 8-foot wide band around the curved outside. We're thinking about additional seating areas, maybe a small kids play area. And the real intent is to act as somewhat of a containment area and then an overlook for the area downhill there. So that's still in the works. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to tackle that, but it should be coming up pretty quick. And then, of course, future plans, pretty much right here where I'm standing, where we have plans for a large pavilion with restrooms and serving area, fireplace, something that'd really be a good destination for folks to come have events and so forth.
Well, one of the biggest things that the Rotary Club of Fayetteville, probably the biggest thing the Rotary Club of Fayetteville has ever done is work with the city, work side by side with the city to establish this playground. And today it's evident that it's greatly appreciated by children and adults and all sorts of people here. So it's just really exciting to be here today to see the success of the city and all of the donors, all of the people that have committed to this. We are just very grateful that now our community has a beautiful playground, and Mount Kessler Park is just going to be fabulous for all.
What a great day in this city. I mean, look at this. I mean, you talk about a great example of partnership-based government. The Rotary Club and the City of Fayetteville working together, $300,000 playground for the children. The Rotary paid for half, we paid for half. It's just a win-win for the Rotary Club, the City of Fayetteville, the citizens, the children, and I'm so proud right now at this moment of this city and the partners we have.